Henry. That time
Give me a tutty, come on.
With a good crack block.
2nd and 5. Pump fake. Throw.
Trivia! Let's fucking go! 1, 2, 3 touchdowns tonight! Oh my god! Travion! Dude!
3.5 minutes to go.
What a dog!
In 6 plays.
4th and 4. Yes!
Incomplete.
Let's go!
Let's
go, Dale.
Turn it over on downs, and that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
This video is sponsored by PrizePicks. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy sports app where you can win money by just choosing more or less on each projection, ranging from sports like the NFL, to the MLB, to the NBA, to so much more, including esports and over 100 different sports and leagues. Now, no users, you can use my sign-up code, your boy John, YABOYYJOHN, and win $50 by just placing a $5 entry regardless if you win or lose that entry. Thank you to PrizePicks for sponsoring this video. Yo, what's up guys? Everyone, today, man, I'll be talking about my New England Patriots getting a 27-14 Thursday Night Football dub over the New York Jets. Trap game completed once again. First things first, I want to announce that Drake May no longer has a losing record in full games as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Drake May has played 20 games in the NFL, full games that he started and ended with, and I'm not counting games where he, like Dobbs came in at the end, like that counts as a full game. I'm talking in terms of like Drake got injured and Dobbs had to come in, and didn't return, or Brissett came in, or the end of the game last year, Thursday Night Football. That's not a game for Drake May. I don't give a fuck. Drake May in wins against the Bears, Dolphins, Panthers, Bills, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Buccaneers, and today against the Jets. Losses against the Texans in his first career game, the Jaguars, the Titans, the Rams, the Dolphins, the Colts, Cardinals, Bills, Raiders, and Pittsburgh Steelers in week 3. Drake May is now 10-10 as a starter. He no longer has a losing record in full-time games. Got it. All right, so this was I would say is a pretty solid game for the Patriots as usual. The game started off with them allowing a touchdown as Harold Landry got beat very, very badly for a touchdown by Justin Fields. Why do the Patriots have the worst opening drive defense known to man? Holy shit. Drake May, I'll say this is an overall solid Drake May game. I counted at least 2 turnover-worthy throws. He took a bad sack by Jermaine Johnson. Running game, we didn't run the ball really that efficiently, but Trayvon Henderson got 3 touchdowns. Defense overall, the passing game, you know, Fields missed some throws. I'm not gonna lie, Gonzo. I love and adore you. I'm not gonna lie. For a good portion of this game, that boy A.D. Mitchell was low-key getting the best of Gonzo. That bomb that Fields threw right through his hands. Another play through his hands. One bad play from Fields on like 3rd down. Like, obviously, this is their first game together. This had to be their first practice together for being traded in the Sauce Gardner trade with 2 first-round picks to the Jets. You know, I think they'll be pretty solid. And John Mechie getting Craig Woodson. He's wide open for a touchdown, gets beat. That's tough. Shout out to John Mechie III, though. You know, he dealt with, I think he had something going on. Was it, I don't want to, like, misdiagnose him, but what was it with John Mechie again? What was John Mechie's disease? He had acute promyelectic leukemia. A type of he had leukemia. So shout out to John Mechie. He got traded from the Texans to the Eagles. You know, I liked him at Alabama, coming out of Alabama. And, you know, he wasn't able to really just break through with the Texans. Got traded to the Eagles. Honestly, I don't remember a single play with him on the Eagles. But shout out to him getting his opportunity with the Jets. Just don't own the Patriots. I'm actually rooting for you, my dog, but don't. No. Against the Patriots, MJ gift. No. Chill. You and AD Mitchell. I'm not gonna lie, I do like them. And obviously, healthy Garrett Wilson. With Mason Taylor injured today, I just didn't hear from Mason Taylor at all for the New York Jets. Obviously, traded away Sauce Gardner, traded away Quentin Williams, but his brother Quincy today got a what's it called? His brother today, Quincy, got a sack. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Why do I not remember any of the Mason Taylor catches? Is my brain just mush? I don't know. But yeah, starting it off, like I said, good 27-14 dub, trap game, 7-0 down, and then Drake May had a couple opportunities here, which I'll get into in the ups and downs. But other than that, let's get to the ups and downs for the New England Patriots. Ups. Stephon Diggs, great game. Stephon Diggs, man. Quietly looking at the stats at the end of the game, shout out to that. I'm like, damn, he had 105 yards. Dude, Diggs on third down. Diggs still got it. Now, Diggs could have had a bigger game. He dropped the pass right through his hands on that one play where it looked like damn near a hospital ball. And the other one, it was on third down. It was like about to be like 4th and 1, and he unfortunately dropped it on the way down to the floor. But he could have had a bigger game than that. Shout out to Stephon Diggs, though. Hey, Diggs in primetime. Cook, Demon Cook. Up still, I got Trayvon Henderson, 3 touchdowns today. Didn't really run the ball efficiently, but you got it when it mattered most. 2 separate 7-yard rushing touchdowns. He got pushed in for the first one, and the third one, nice receiving touchdown. And back of the end zone gets 2 feet in, first, third, touchdown out of Jay. Trayvon Henderson, hat trick. Again, not a super efficient game, but touchdowns as a fantasy football owner. I know fantasy football Twitter, y'all are on cloud 9 right now. I have Trayvon Henderson, in my money league. What, my dogs? Hey, Trayvon Henderson, 3 tutties. He gave me what? Like 30, I want to say like 32 points. Hey, Trayvon, I had you on my bench last week. I still won, but 32.3. And yes, your boy is, I have the most points in my league. So, trying to make it to 8-3. My opponent doesn't have Jonathan Taylor this week. Guys are watching over me today. Got it. But shout out to Stephon Diggs with a massive game. Henderson got 3 touchdowns. Overall, I gave it up to Drake May. You know, it could have been a little better. Like I mentioned, 2 turnover-worthy throws. He took a bad sack. He got a couple of high throws. One of them to Mac Hollins. Couldn't connect with Kyle Williams to save his life. Threw a couple of deep balls. There's one of them still out of bounds. The other one he almost threw a pick on. Like, outside of the last week, they just don't have a connection. It's so infuriating because he has blazing speed. You would think. Pair a deep threat with Drake May. Fuck it. Kyle Williams down there somewhere. And then he's just in double coverage. And it's just like not. They just don't have a good connection, man. Fuck. It hurts. It really does hurt. Well, holy shit. Other up I have for the fumble recovery, Anthony Jennings. Shout out to that boy Anthony. My boy Fields. Lead with the butterfingers. Literally. Bass snap. Low snap from his center. Josh Myers. Goes to pick it up. Butterfingers, Fields, brother, man. We'll take those. Thank you for having hands, Anthony Jennings. Been on a trade block. Thankfully, we didn't trade him because we didn't acquire anybody else. Elliot Wolf, and didn't have to be Myles Garrett for 3 first-round picks. It could have been anybody. Just a rotational edge. Because holy shit, we got like 1 sack today on Fields. I'll have to look at it at the end, but holy shit, dude. And I just hate when dude, that's one thing that probably will kill us. Running quarterbacks, dude. You don't put a QB spy. You don't have this. You don't have that. And then you have like Chase on, and then you have Harold Landry and Christian Barmore running after quarterbacks to tackle them after they start running. This like, I'd rather gouge my eyes out, dude. Holy shit. And then a beautiful throw by May that was broken up, and a beautiful pass breakup by Brandon Stevens, who was a terrorist with the Ravens, but he's been having a really good season on the low key from what I heard with the New York Jets this season. But that was just right on the money. Nice dot to Matt Collins, and then last second, pops it out of him. Fuck. Ups as well. Offensive line! Drake May only got sacked 1 time today, and that 1 sack was a bad sack, though. Like, he could have possibly thrown it away, but we still ended up getting like a 44-yard field goal out of it by Borregales. So Borregales missed a 45-yard field goal to end off the first half, but he did end up getting a 44-yarder. So shout out. That's his first miss in a little while. I was hyping him up, and of course he missed. Borregales, brother, man. Down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a harsh critic, so I have a doubt as Craig Woodson. I mean, he literally fell down and allowed the touchdown to John Mechie III on 3rd down. So another down, the opening drive, dog shit defense, and a Harold Landry opening drive as well. It's a good thing that most of these are really on the opening drive except for the Craig Woodson thing, which is what, the 3rd quarter, I want to say, coming out of halftime. But we got the ball coming out of halftime though, so probably right after that. Yeah. Harold Landry getting beat by Fields for a touchdown. I literally had a hysterical clip. It was like, dude, Fields. I'm not Landry. Landry was really running slower than that than my RIP deceased grandmother. Like, dude, holy fuck, dude, slow as hell. But yeah, now on to the Patriots and Jets Thursday night football news. All right, like I mentioned, the Patriots literally have to have the worst opening drive defense in the history of the NFL. We'll also just have a terrible red zone defense. Like, it feels like whenever they get into the red zone, automatic touchdown. Like, dude, fuck. Like, it's like, especially like it comes down to like Marcus Jones. It comes down to like Carlton Davis. Like, barely even like Gonzo. Like, I feel like they like motion. Like, it's just tough. Especially that Drake London game, dude. Holy shit, 3. By the way, the Jets, I know they wanted to run the ball a lot, but holy shit. The first 9 plays were 8 rushes and 1 pass. And 1 pass with like a short yardage to the tight end. Like, holy shit, dude. Fuck wrong with the Jets. They try to run a gimmick play. Gimmick play. Shout out Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns to a Philly special to Justin Fields. Chase on. Good coverage, brother. No, sir. Good defense by that boy. Caleb on Jason. Carlton Davis gets beat on 3rd down by, I think it was A.D. Mitchell early on. Carlton. Justin Fields getting a touchdown, hair injury. Like, he just has no shame. Like, watching him try to run down Fields just like that Drewski video. Look at Watson in a Patriots jersey. Like, dude, holy fucking shit. Pop. Dude, we have a lot of guys that come through on 3rd down. There's like abundance of different guys, but shout out to Pop. Pop, he's due for a big time play on 3rd down. He had a nice cook on 4th down for a 1st down in the 1st quarter. Travion Henderson. He had a touchdown. Good block by defensive lineman pushing him into the end zone. At that point, it was 7-7, 14-16. In the 2nd quarter, they took it like an 8-minute drive. The Jets did to get that touchdown earlier on the opening drive of the game. Melton Williams, unfortunately, ends up getting injured early on. He only had 8 snaps, and he was ruled out right at the tail end of the 4th quarter. Hopefully, he's going to love an update on Melton Williams. He is one of our better defenders, the $100 million man. He has been phenomenal. He has been one of the better interior defensive linemen in football. He's one of the league leaders, at least top 5 in pressures, at least at his position. He's been a godsend. Definitely hope the best for him, but he has 10 days off, basically another bye week, as we just played after 5 days. Next game, next Sunday. Yep, get the gist. But hopefully my dog, Milton Williams, is good. Hunter Henry was cooking early on the first quarter, in the first half, really. He's been quiet recently. Good to see him. Didn't really see him in the second half. Maybe got maybe 1, maybe 2 catches, but shout out to Hunter. It's an offense that you just have an abundance of options to throw. Like, you don't really know. Like, Drake May can throw the ball to anybody, really. The one guy that he just doesn't have a connection with, like I mentioned earlier, is just Kyle Williams. Like, when he lost Kyle Williams, my God, dude, I'll be on cloud 9. Holy shit. Matt Collins was cooking early on. Shout out to boy Matt Collins. He had a beautiful, beautiful shirt with the suicide hotline on it. Something along the lines, if you need help. Dude, Matt Collins, dude, complete 180. When you still got Matt Collins, I'm like, oh, brother, Matt Collins, gimmick, barefoot gimmick. Here we go with this freak. But I'm not going to lie, recently he's coming on strong. He had a nice catch last week over Zion McCollum. But Drake can do a pick to Tyke Smith, unfortunately, so we couldn't fully unravel that play. But shout out to Matt Collins. Shout out to Matt Collins. Travion Henderson, another touchdown, 7-yard rush, 14-7 by that point. Thank God Fields didn't connect with A.D. Mitchell and Gonzo. Like, gotta be at least a 40, 50-yard bomb over Gonzo, like right through A.D. Mitchell's hands. Texas legend as he beat him. Diggs, are you good, brother? First exclamation of the game right there. That was for Drake May. Catch the ball. Like, literally, maybe a slight hospital ball, but he was literally wide open. I don't know what it was. I feel like there were a lot of just receivers for us just getting wide open. And like Matt Collins wide open, this guy wide open, that guy wide open. Like, holy shit, dude. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, that was a beautiful dart by Justin Fields. I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably never give up on Fields. Now, back in the day, one of my boys, we had this Mac Jones versus Justin Fields. What's it called? Agenda off, really, you know. He had Fields on his team. I had Mac on his team. We were rolling with our guys. And now, in 2025, Mac Jones is so clear of Justin Fields. And I just saw that Mac, unfortunately for him at least, Brock Purdy starting this week. But Mac has been really, really good. He's been banged up, but he's been really, really good. I think they'll trade him for at least like a 3rd, 4th. Mac Jones with a really good team alongside him and a really good coaching staff and offensive coordinator and a lot around him, like a good amount of talent like he had at Alabama. Good at NFL QB. Now, if you want him to be like a ceiling riser, I don't know about all that, but good floor for Mac Jones for sure. And then it was so hysterical that Diggs flipped to the cheerleader. Oh my God, that shit was hysterical. Shout out to McCoy for putting that on Twitter. That was fucking hysterical. Holding penalty on Will Campbell, who had a really good game. I think he had his one nice play on, I want to say, like Will McDonald. Shout out to Will Campbell. Borregales ends up missing a 45-yard field goal at the end of the first half. That was his first miss in a while. And like I mentioned, Drake May just has 0 connection with Kyle Williams. Stephon Diggs corralled the football. That was that play that I was talking about, where it was about to be 4th and short. Diggs, brother, man. He had a great game regardless, but Diggs, brother, man. And just a ground and call, just in the field on 3rd down. Good pressure by Caleb on Chason. I made it 2nd and 20 in the 3rd quarter. Nice tackle by Gonzo on Isaiah Williams. That was a screen on 3rd and 15. And they get a flag on number 66 on the Jets for extracurricular activities after the play by Jalen Hawkins. Rise up! Mac Hollins! Rise up. High throw by Drake May. Comes through with it. Shout out to Mac Hollins for a first down in the 3rd quarter. Flip to Diggs. Elusiveness. Drake May but he was either about to get sacked or about to be out of bounds, and he just flipped it at the last second. Just unlimited ore, just elusiveness. Shout out to my dog, Drake May. Trevion Henderson had a receiving touchdown after that. Both feet in, 6-yard touchdown. That made it 21-7. I'm not gonna lie, Borgales. I'm not gonna lie for a second, Borgales. I was like, did he miss that PAT? Thankfully, he made it because they would have been having some discussion, unfortunately, just hyping up Borgales. And then he missed a 45-yard field goal. And then he missed it, and PAT would have been all in his head. But thankfully, he made it. Hey, good in my book. We won the game. We good, Borgales. We good. But at that point, it was 21-7. 7:46 remaining in the 3rd quarter. After that, Woodson falls down and gets beat by John Mitchell at the 3rd for a touchdown, which made it 14-21 in the 3rd with 3:10 remaining. Holding penalty on our pseudo fullback tight end Jack Westover. Ring 37 is so hysterical. It's like a Ramondre Stevenson type of number 38, and then like something in the defense, like just absolutely just a hysterical number for sure. After Deoners Johnson got a first down rush that was called back on that. Deoners got a couple carries today. They said Terrell Jennings was he active today? Interesting. Maybe he just was a little banged up. They just had him active. I don't know. Yeah, barely got any carries from anybody not named Trevion Henderson. So, hey, shout out to Trevion. Drake May and Kyle Williams, again, they literally have to have the worst connection known to man. Like, Drake May literally threw the ball out of bounds. I'm like, dude, what the hell was that throw? 3rd and May, 3rd and Diggs, 3rd and Pop, 3rd and Henry, 3rd and Mac. Like, dude, 3rd down, you could literally throw the ball to anybody. Like, I know quarterbacks, you had this like security blanket. Drake May throws the ball to anybody on 3rd down. Like, we just have a really just fundamentally sound offense. Like, it's just damn good ball. At least 2 to 3 times, the Jets got called for a flag while they were guarding Mac Hollins. Like, one of them was Stevens. One of them was Jason Brownlee, who I know was a flag merchant on the Titans. May throw the ball away. Took a terrible sack in the 4th quarter as he got sacked by number 11 of the Jets, Jermaine Johnson. He just fries Henry. And was it like a chip block? I don't know what it was, but damn, Henry, dude. Fuck. Borgales says making a 44-yard field goal. At that point, it was 24-14. 12:06 remaining in the 4th quarter. Nice tackle on by Jack Gibbons on 2nd down on the screen by Fields to Breece Hall. A screen in the 4th quarter. Good 3rd down stop right after that as well. Fields just threw the ball. Fields, brother. I'm rooting for you, dog, but fuck. Bad ball. Fields ends up what's it called? Ends up hitting his offensive lineman on a play right after that. His offensive lineman right in the helmet. Simpson got hit in the head. That was just like, dude, Jesus Christ. Awful Pop Douglas play call. He had like negative yards like in the 4th quarter. Like McDaniels, like he doesn't always have the greatest plays. I love and adore McDaniels. He's having a great season, but you know, you're not gonna love every play your OC runs. Like some of those like tosses, some of the most like obvious runs, and it's just like, if anything, just run like an end around to Pop Douglas. You know, like. Other than that, though, we don't have any problem with him. I mean, he might just at points just spam like halfback or crackback toss or things like that. But whatever. Great pass breakup by Stevens on Mac after a made dot in the 3rd quarter. Meaning on 3rd down in the 4th quarter. That was an absolute dot. Mac Hollins had it. Just pass breakup by Stevens, like I mentioned earlier, man. That was just so damn cold. Anthony Jennings fumble recovery on Justin Fields. Literally instantly spawned into that. Let's go. His pass ends up getting batted down by Clemson offensive line for the Jets on 3rd down. Borgales field goal, 27-14. 6:36 remaining in the 4th quarter. Then Christian Barmore finally gets his first sack of the season on Justin Fields. And almost going to run right after, but it turns into a Fields first down rush. Like, again, where is the QB spy? Nice bat down as well by Kyrus Tonga. And then Fields threw a ball to A.D. Mitchell would hit Gonzo in the back. Initially, I was like, oh, good pass breakup. And then we hit him right in the back. She was hysterical. Elijah Ponder gets a sack. Then there's a second sack. He says, I ponder. Braden Swinson. Swinson next and Farmer next. All right. Y'all heard that, right? Swinson next and Farmer next. Talk soon. Talk soon. Again, I'm gonna love another edge rusher, like rotational guy, but we drafted a couple of them. Hopefully they can come through. Elijah Ponder was undrafted though. I Ponder. Noted. That was on third down on fields, by the way. And then right after that, I got a 4th and 4 stop. Shout out to Del Pettis getting basically breaking up the pass on Jimmy Ruckert of the New York Jets on 4th and 4. Del Pettis, that was a 3rd goal last time. I saw you with that pass break. What was it, like Kate Auden? And we gave up a touchdown. No, it was on Pitts against the Falcons. And then after that, Carlton gave up a touchdown to Drake London one-handed. Yeah, we know how that went. But Del Pettis, noted. No Jabril Peppers, no Kyle Duggar. Both, funny enough, Steelers now. One by way of being cut and signed there, and one by way of getting traded there. And I think we ate like $5 million for this year, and then I think the out is basically out. So he's a free agent after this season. So yeah. And then Travion Henderson, thankfully, some people won't appreciate it. I will. It was like 3rd and like less than like 6 or some shit ago when he beginning of first, and basically icing the game off. Thank you, Travion Henderson. But yeah, overall solid game. May played a solid game. Diggs, pretty good game. Could have been better. Defense opening drive. Oh my god, I was crashing out on stream. Oh my god, dude, it's just so damn annoying. Like holy shit, especially when you're going up against an inferior opponent. All eyes on you. You want to show out. Primetime game, divisional game. Like you got to show out. And it's like, dude, don't want to be behind the 8 ball. But yeah, let's get into the Patriots statistics. Drake May today. 25 for 34, 281 yards, 1 touchdown. Unfortunately, breaks the streak of having 5 straight games with 2 pass touchdowns with Tom Brady, unfortunately, because 2 of them went to Travion, and then on 3rd and 7, he ends up not completing the pass. So, yeah. But 25 for 34, 281 yards, 1 touchdown, took 1 sack today for 10 yards. That was bad sack. Usually they're like minuscule sacks, or they're either you're trying to run and you get sacked behind a lot of scrimmage. This one is actually a bad sack. He had a QBR today of 83.3 and a quarterback rating of 107.6. Travion Henderson, 19 carries, 62 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Here's one of them right here.
Scored on a 14-play drive.
Travion.
Spinning his leg.
Oh, he's in! Nice offensive line. Tie game. Let's go. And here is one of them right here.
Comes in as an eligible offensive lineman to the outside.
Travion, 2 tutties already. Travion Henderson. Let's go. Woo! Overall, a pretty solid game for Travion. The touchdowns really carried most of it. 3.3 YPC. He had his moments, but when it mattered most, did he score? Yes, overall, there's got to be a good Travion Henderson game. Dearness Johnson, 3 carries today, 6 yards. Drake May, 4 for 2. DeMar Douglas, that was the play I was talking about earlier. This bad play call, 1 for -5. Stephon Diggs, 9 for 105. Mac Hollins, 4 for 64. Hunter Henry, 4 for 45. Pop Douglas, 3 for 36. Travion Henderson, 5 for 31. And another touchdown for Travion Henderson right here.
Henry, that time
give me a tutty, come on.
With a good crack block. 2nd and 5. Pump fake, throw.
Travion Henderson! Let's fucking go! 1, 2, 3 touchdowns tonight! Oh my god! Travion! Dude!
3.5 minutes to go.
What a dog!
In 6 plays.
Nikai Williams, he had no receptions on his 3 targets. Sigh. Anthony Jennings, fumble recovery. Leading attack today was none other than Robert Bob Spillane. 9 tackles overall. We got a sack today from Elijah Ponder right here.
3rd and 2.
Official stepped away. 3rd down and 2.
Come on! Nice! Elijah Ponder. Nice!
At the 15, setting up a 4th down.
Sack Elijah.
As much as his legs have been a weapon, you'd love to see that clock, that internal clock on 3rd and 2. Primary's not there. Go.
Sack today from Christian Barmore right here.
Here's Fields. Back to
Sack!
That's what I'm saying.
Forgot that. Barmore! First sack of the season. Nice. So they got one
Their
earlier,
opponent
too.
knows that they're
Let's
gonna
go,
throw the
Baltimore.
football.
You see that
You
again?
got two young offensive tackles.
Oh, yeah, Baltimore. Yes,
They're kind of
sir.
working
Look,
together,
name
still
it.
trying to figure this out, the continuity. And then you got guys that don't have to worry about anything except getting after the quarterback. And that time it was Barmore, who's really twitched up as an interior defensive tackle.
My dog. Shout out to my dogs. We had 3 tackles for loss today. We got 1 tackle for loss from Jack Gibbons, former Titan, 1 from Elijah Ponder, 1 from Christian Barmore, and yeah, we have 5 pass deflections, 1 of them from Barbara Spillane, 1 from Gonzo, 1 from Del Pettis, 1 from Caleb Von Chason, 1 from Kairos Tonga, and yeah. Quarterback hits, we had 6, 1 from Elijah Ponder, 2 from Barmore, 1 from Harold Landry, 1 from Caleb Von Chason, and 1 from Kairos Tonga as well. Didn't throw any picks, no interceptions. God did think we only had like 2 flags. So, hey, clean football, clean football, clean football. Ethnic Chisholm kick return wise, 3 for 68. Borgales 2 for 3, missed a 45 yards to end off the first half. Behringer 3 for 153, 2 inside of 20, 56, and no touchbacks. Now on to the New York Jets. Overall, Fields, they had his yards at like 135.5 for passing wise. I feel like it could have been better. Like he missed a couple throws. This connection with AD Mitchell just isn't there. Feels like I'll never give up on though, just because of his legs, to be honest. We were like, oh, moving the running back. Like, that's so disrespectful, but holy shit. Fields today, 15 to 26, 116 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 sacks, a QBR of 54.7, and a quarterback rating of 81.6. I forgot to mention it, but Drake made a QBR, a quarterback rating of this whole time I've been saying quarterback rating, but QBR, quarterback rating. Just a rating, I guess? I don't fucking know. But Drake, QBR 83.3. Rating, RTG 107. Like, what the hell is rating in... Huh? Bro, I'm not gonna lie. What the hell does that stand for? No. Like, bro, what the hell does that stand for? NFL stats. Oh, it can mean passer rating. Oh, passer rating. Got it. Who has passer rating? Passer rating. Fields quarterback rating of 54.7. Passer rating of 81.6. On the ground today, Fields 11 for 67 and a touchdown opening drive of Harold Landry the second, I want to say. Harold Landry is the second, not the third, right? No, he's the third. My fault, OG. Breece Hall, 14 for 58. So Breece Hall was actually the highest rushing running back against the Patriots. Last week it was Sean Tucker with 53 or 4. Breece Hall today, 58. 14 for 58, 4.1 yards per carry. Isaiah Davis, 2 for 11. And Isaiah Williams, 1 for 4. Receiving wise today, John Mechie III, 3 for 45 and a touchdown. Mason Taylor, 4 for 30. Jeremy Ruckert, 4 for 23. AD, a.k.a. Adonai Mitchell, Texas Longhorns legend, 1 for 10. Could have had a bigger game on a 6 carries. Breece Hall, 2 for 6. Isaiah Williams, 1 for 2. Fields hit through a pass and got clamped by that boy. Caleb Von Chason, and then threw a pass to Isaiah Davis, which they did not connect with. Fields lost the fumble. Defense, the leading tackle today was a couple of guys, actually 4. Quincy Williams, brother of Quentin Williams, got a sack today as well. Jarvis Brownlee Jr., Brandon Stevens, who's playing really good football from what I've seen this season, and Jamie Sherwood, all with 8 tackles. Got a sack today, the only sack of the game today from them, which was Jermaine Johnson. Why did I think that Quincy Williams got a sack today? He might have had like a big-time play or some shit. Anyways, they had 4 tackles for loss today. 1 from Quincy Williams, 1 from Harrison Phillips, 1 from Tyler Barron, and 1 from Jermaine Johnson. They had 3 pass deflections, 1 from Brandon Stevens, 1 from Malachi Moore, former Alabama Crimson Tide, just found out today actually, and 1 from Michael Clemens. So the pass deflection, yep, I remember that vividly. Andre made on that 3rd down. Quarterback hits, they got 4, 2 from Jermaine Johnson, 1 from Will McDonald. Don't ask me what the hell IB stands for. What does IB get, a 5th? Like, I know they do it for the Super Bowl, but what does this mean? Will McDonald the 5th or some shit? IV meaning numerals. Numerals, brother Christ. Oh, 4? Will McDonald the 4th. Got it. But yeah. Also, another quarterback hit was from Jawan Briggs. Special teams wise, they also didn't throw for a pick. Nene Nwangwu, that just came into the week with 2 kick return touchdowns or 2 special teams touchdowns last week. They have been an upper echelon special teams all season. Nwangwu, though, 3 for 71. Isaiah Williams on a punt return, 3 for 18. They did not kick a single field goal today with Nick Folk, but he made both of his extra points. And Austin McNamara, who I know something he was doing, but I was like, oh, really? Nick Folk wasn't the one that was doing kickoffs and stuff like that. It was the punter, Austin McNamara. Only guy I know that's what the name McNamara is, that Cade dude. It's Cade McNamara, who was a quarterback for, was it Iowa or some shit? Oh, he went to Michigan. That's where I know him from. Michigan. Yeah, he was from Iowa. Michigan, Iowa. Now he's at East Tennessee State. Noted. But yeah, overall, a pretty solid game. A couple turnover-worthy throws from Drake May. Stephon Diggs, big-time game. Love the offensive line today. Yeah, overall, pretty solid game. The Patriots moved to 9-2, 8-game winning streak for the first time in forever. Patriots are 4-2. They are 5-0 on the road, and they now play in 10 games. And the next game after that is against the Cincinnati Bengals, who have an upper echelon offense and potentially, the worst defense in the NFL. So that could be a shootout. But I'm need a Drake May legacy game, a Trayvon Henderson legacy game. Let's see if what's the call is going to be there. Actually, it's up to 9 days now. I'm recording this officially midnight, 12:30 here on the East Coast. Drake May versus Joe Flacco in 9 days. Christian Gonzalez against Jamar Chase. Carlton Davis against T. Higgins. And yeah, Drake May, brother, man. It's time to have a ball. Pass defense. What is your plan against Joe Flacco? Hey, Joe Flacco is a statue. We know he gets the ball out quick, but I'm going to need y'all pressure. Pressure. All right? And hopefully Chase doesn't kill us. Gonzo, you got me? Hopefully. It's going to be the biggest matchup of his entire life. Jamar Chase, possibly the best wide receiver in the NFL this season. I know JSN's going insane. I got 1A, 1B, though. 1A, 1B. I'm not going to say which way. But JSN, he's obviously having the best wide receiver season right now. But he's having the best wide receiver right now. Okay, fuck it. JSN, you got it, big bro. JSN. I know you're going to turn it to right now for OPOY, Offensive Player of the Year right now, with that boy, Jonathan Taylor, who, in my opinion, people keep asking me, is Drake May an MVP? Cypher MVP? I'm biased. He's a Patriots fan. I'm saying, no. My MVP is Jonathan Taylor. Because right now, he's playing like the best player in the NFL. He is, him. He's the reason really why the Colts are doing their thing. DJ's been really good. Last 2 weeks have been shaky. Offensive line is the best in the NFL. The defense, has its ups and downs. But Jonathan Taylor remains as that fucking guy. But yeah, 9 days away from Patriots against Bengals. We will be seated. Solid Patriots win. Nothing to write home about. Inferior opponent. On to the next one. 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 All right. I'll see myself out. Sub neck. Twice is crazy. All right. Solid dub today, though. 27 to, what was it again? 27-14 dub. Cover the spread for my betting fiends like myself out there. I saw we were like minus hope and a half. 2 touchdown favorites. Pitchers come through. ATS. Shout out Walking Bets if you know, you know. Good milk. Dude, it's too damn late. 12:32. All right. See y'all. But dude, I'm fucking fried. I don't smoke at all, though. I got asthma and allergies. I don't smoke, but I'm yapping at this point. All right. But other than that, yo, that is the video. So go down below, drop a like, comment down below, sub up. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok. Also, follow me on Playback and Instagram. Links to everything will always be in the description box down below. But other than that, it's me, boy John. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go Patriots, and I'm out, man. Peace.